My beloved, pause and let your heart be calm. This word reaches you on purpose, right where you are. It is not late or accidental. I draw you close, not to remind you of what you lost, but to honor what I saw in every hidden struggle. A gentle change is already moving inside your questions. A quiet answer is waking in your tired heart. You wondered if your endurance mattered, if your prayers disappeared. Your faith was never wasted. It shaped you quietly, turning pain into something lasting. When you felt alone, you were not abandoned. I held you together, gathering every tear and sigh. You may not have seen my hand, but the strength that carried you through was mine. You pressed on when my voice seemed hidden. Faith felt small, but you held it with courage, and heaven heard. When you thought nothing was changing, I was shaping you. I saw how you forgave, how you chose kindness when bitterness could have grown. Every secret act of love became a victory that heaven recorded. I did not ask you to be perfect, only to persevere. When everything seemed to break, you kept believing. When prayers felt hollow, you still whispered hope. You said, "Are you still with me?" And I answered quietly inside you, "Yes, I am." Even when you doubted, I trusted you with purpose. The fire did not destroy you, it refined you. He is placing strength in your hands and courage in your heart. Type, "Renew my strength" if you receive it. Every delay was preparation. Every closed door was protection. If I had given you everything too soon, it would have crushed you. I was rooting your strength deep, teaching you to value the giver more than the gift. You are not forgotten. I saw every moment you stood back up. I caught every tear. Nothing is wasted. There is more ahead. A turning is near. I see your thoughts, your worries, your fears of falling short. You do not have to control everything. My presence goes before you and behind you. You do not walk alone. You are not defined by mistakes or opinions. I have already gone ahead to mend what is broken. When hope feels weak, let my words steady you. Gratitude opens your eyes to my gifts, the laughter, the kindness, the breath of life. I am present in every story, every relationship, every name you pray for. I am working quietly to heal, to restore, to reconnect. Surrender is not defeat. It is where you find peace. My timing is exact, never late. Delays are not rejection. They are protection. Your worth is steady, not tied to success or comparison. I am shaping trust that endures. My care is your shelter. The world measures success by noise, but I call you beloved. Your story is sacred. Your path is not a race. No one can replace what I designed in you. You are fully seen and fully loved. Nothing escapes my notice. You don't need every answer to rest in me. Your worries, your family, your dreams, nothing escapes my hand. You do not have to carry tomorrow. Let today's light be enough. Bring your fears into my presence. I do not turn away. My peace is steady shelter. Gratitude will always bring you back to peace. Small joys, kind words, simple blessings, they are all proof that I am near. I am not far away. My voice comes from within your life, not from a distance. You don't have to fix everything. I will guide you, step by step. If your heart grows restless, let your longing become love for me. Every prayer, every sigh is safe with me. I make all things new in quiet places. You are not holding life together by your strength. I am. I hold you. I restore what you cannot repair. Entrust your loved ones to me. I am already at work in ways you cannot see. Your worth does not change. Your identity is not built on success or failure, but on my love. I see the strength in you even when you do not. Progress may be slow, but it is real. Every return, every small act of hope is precious to me. You ask, will I ever overcome? Yes. Hope again. Keep your heart soft. My promises stand firm. Today's light is enough. You are loved right now, before the answer comes, with a love that never wavers. Your scars are marks of courage, not shame. The pain that tried to bury you is now the soil where new life grows. Each breath is permission to begin again. I am not like the harsh voices of your past. My words heal. I touch your pain with gentleness, not judgment. I finish what I start. Even when you stumble, I do not pull away. I step closer. My commitment is unbreakable. Nothing is wasted. Your wounds will become doors of hope for others. Peace will return where pain once ruled. Relief will come where despair lived. Do not force it, just receive it. Your life is not defined by loss. I restore what was broken. I am lifting your head. Some dreams you thought were gone will breathe again. Clarity will rise faster than doubt. You are moving from surviving to strength, from hiddenness to confidence. You are alive on purpose. There is more ahead, and I am here, walking with you through it all. My beloved, listen closely. This moment is not random. It is an appointed pause where heaven leans near to whisper again into the quiet of your heart. You are not forgotten in the noise of this world. You have been seen, known, and chosen for something that cannot be undone. I know the weariness that sometimes weighs on your chest, the silent sighs you release when no one else is around. I have counted them all. Each sigh became a prayer in my presence. Each tear became a seed in my hand. Nothing you have endured is wasted. Nothing is unseen. You have wondered if I still hear you when the world grows silent, when doors remain closed, when progress feels invisible. Yes, I hear. I have never stopped listening. Every delay, every quiet stretch has been sacred ground. In those waiting places, I have been building something stronger in you than quick answers could ever give. There were times you begged for rescue, and instead I gave you resilience. Times you asked for clear direction, and I gave you stillness so that your roots could deepen. You thought I was far away, but I was closer than the beat of your heart, teaching you to trust what you could not yet see. Do you know, child, how heaven rejoices over your perseverance? Each time you woke up and decided to keep believing, light broke through the unseen. The angels watched as you chose faith again and again when circumstances screamed otherwise. You may have felt small, but in the spirit, your endurance shook the darkness. There is purpose in your patience. I have been shaping your heart into one that can carry both power and peace. The strength I am forming in you is not brittle. It is quiet, steady, and unshakable. You will stand in seasons ahead with wisdom born of these very tears. Look back for a moment, not to dwell on pain, but to recognize progress. You survived what once terrified you. You overcame storms that once threatened to drown you. You learned to breathe through the fear, and though your steps trembled, you never stopped moving forward. That is victory in my eyes. Do not measure your worth by what has not yet happened. The unseen work I am doing in you is greater than the visible one you long for. Before I release blessings through your hands, I first strengthen the vessel that must hold them. This is why I am still preparing you, refining you, expanding your capacity, healing old wounds that cannot travel with you into the new. You are entering a season where my promises will begin to bloom again. At first, you may only see small signs: a conversation that rekindles hope, a door you thought closed beginning to open quietly, a peace that replaces panic. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The things that felt dead are stirring to life. Do not fear this awakening. I know it feels unfamiliar to hope again. I know disappointment taught you to expect less. But hear me now. I am restoring your ability to dream without fear. Hope is not dangerous when it is rooted in me. It is safe to believe again. Every place you thought was barren will sing again. The field that looked empty is being watered in secret. You will soon see the first green shoots pushing through what once looked lifeless. Wait and watch. I am faithful to complete what I began. The anointing on your life is attracting divine attention. Type, "Let it overflow" if you're ready. You have carried many burdens, some that were never yours to bear. Lay them down now. The weight of control, the fear of what if, the exhaustion of trying to hold everything together. Release it into my hands. You were not created to live constantly braced for loss. You were made for peace, for rest, for joy that endures even when storms pass through. Let go of the belief that you are behind. My timing for you is not delayed. It is divine. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am unfolding. I am not slow. I am thorough. I am aligning details you cannot see so that when the right moment arrives, everything will fit perfectly. When anxiety rises, remember this: I have gone before you. Every path you walk, I have already walked ahead. Every battle you face, I have already secured the victory. You are not alone in the unknown. I am your constant companion, your steady light in shifting seasons. In the coming days, you will notice a gentle clarity returning. Ideas that once felt clouded will suddenly make sense. Relationships that drained you will fade away without bitterness. You will find yourself drawn toward new peace, new purpose, new strength. This is my hand guiding you. Some things will not return, and that is grace. I am not taking from you. I am making room. The emptiness you feel is preparation for fullness. The silence is not abandonment, it is space for transformation. Child, my promises still stand. The story I am writing in your life is not over. What you call delay, I call divine rhythm. What you call unanswered, I call timing in motion. You have not missed your season. You are walking right through it. Lift your eyes again. The same God who carried you through the valley is walking beside you into the promise. You are not just surviving anymore. You are stepping into restoration. And soon the very wounds that once pained you will become the well from which you pour comfort into others. You will not recognize yourself in the days ahead. Where fear once lived, confidence will grow. Where despair once ruled, joy will take root. The light returning to you is not borrowed. It is born from within, the reflection of my glory that never left your spirit. So take heart, beloved. You are not forgotten, not forsaken, not too late. The time you thought was wasted was the time I used to prepare you. You are ready for what is coming next. Be still a little longer. The shift you have prayed for is already unfolding. The wait is nearly over. My hand is upon you. My favor surrounds you, and my love remains the ground beneath your feet. You are walking into answered prayers, unexpected blessings, and unstoppable peace. Type, "I walk in blessings" to declare it. Child, my promises still stand. The story I am writing in your life is not over. What you call delay, I call divine rhythm. What you call unanswered, I call timing in motion. You have not missed your season. You are walking right through it. Lift your eyes again. The same God who carried you through the valley is walking beside you into the promise. You are not just surviving anymore. You are stepping into restoration. And soon the very wounds that once pained you will become the well from which you pour comfort into others. You will not recognize yourself in the days ahead. Where fear once lived, confidence will grow. Where despair once ruled, joy will take root. The light returning to you is not borrowed. It is born from within, the reflection of my glory that never left your spirit. My beloved, the season before you is sacred. It is the crossing point between what was planted in tears and what will now be gathered in joy. You have walked through shadows that felt endless, yet not one moment has been wasted. Every unseen struggle became a thread in the tapestry I've been weaving around your life. There were nights when you thought I was silent, when your prayers seemed to echo against the walls of heaven. Yet in those same hours I was building strength within you, layer by layer, shaping your soul to hold more light. While you thought nothing was happening, roots were forming deep beneath the surface. You were being prepared to sustain blessings that once would have overwhelmed you. Now the ground that felt barren begins to shift. The soil of sorrow breaks open to make room for new life. The season of stillness has completed its purpose. You are not returning to what was. You are rising into what will be. I am opening doors that were locked for years, but this time you will walk through them without fear. The hesitation that once held you back will fall away. The confidence you once tried to manufacture will flow naturally from peace, because now you know where your strength truly comes from. I am sending restoration in forms you did not expect. For every loss, I am returning something deeper. Peace that no storm can shake, joy that is not fragile, and wisdom that cannot be stolen. The people who once misunderstood you will see the fruit of patience, but your heart will no longer need their approval. You will know you are loved, chosen, and guided, and that will be enough. My child, this new season is not one of striving, but of receiving. You will no longer chase what aligns with my will. It will find you. Opportunities will arrive without pressure, because they are appointed, not forced. Relationships that honor your spirit will begin to bloom, and those that drain your peace will quietly fall away. Let them. I am pruning what no longer serves your growth. Do not fear the quiet transitions. Some goodbyes are holy. They make room for better hellos. The people I am bringing into your life will mirror my love for you. They will speak peace instead of pressure, and their presence will remind you that I never wanted you to walk alone. The dreams that once seemed out of reach will reappear, but they will not return as they were. They will return matured, purified by waiting, aligned with wisdom. You will see that the delay was protection. The plans I withheld were not denial. They were preparation for something that would not collapse under the weight of impatience. In the months ahead, there will be signs, subtle but sure, that my favor is resting on you. A chance encounter that unlocks purpose. Words from a stranger that confirm what your heart already knows. A sudden moment of peace when anxiety once reigned. These will not be coincidences. They are glimpses of my orchestration. You will also notice the shift in your spirit. Where panic once rose, peace will settle instead. Where you once tried to control outcomes, you will now release them easily into my care. You will begin to see that surrender is not weakness, it is power wrapped in trust. The joy that's coming will not depend on circumstances. It will not be fragile or fleeting. It will live within you as an anchor, a quiet certainty that no matter what changes around you, my love remains unchanged. You have been tested deeply so that you could carry light faithfully. The humility you learned in dark seasons will keep you grounded when blessings multiply. You will not boast in victory. You will simply overflow with gratitude. You will become a safe place for others, a living testimony that I restore what seems lost. Do not shrink from this. You were not meant to hide forever in survival. The time of quiet endurance has given way to the time of divine revealing. I am not only rebuilding what was broken, I am expanding it. What you receive will exceed what you prayed for. The peace you feel growing within is the first sign of fulfillment. It is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of harvest. You will see prayers answered that you long ago released into my care. You will witness reconciliation that once seemed impossible. You will find yourself in places that only my hand could have prepared. Even now I am calling forth provision in hidden places. I am commanding blessings that have your name upon them to come forth. What once took striving will now flow with ease. My grace is paving roads where you only saw obstacles. Do not be surprised when favor surrounds you. Do not question why the atmosphere feels lighter. The heaviness has lifted because it has served its purpose. You are stepping into the rhythm of rest, where your heart moves in peace and your hands in purpose. Your story will soon turn from survival to overflow. What once brought you pain will become the source of someone else's healing. You will speak words that carry weight because they are birthed from truth lived through tears. Beloved, take this as assurance. I have not forgotten a single thing you have entrusted to me. Every prayer is accounted for. Every hope is still alive. The harvest will come quietly at first, then all at once. So stand still in this peace. You do not need to force what I have already ordained. Let your heart expand in trust, for the fullness of time has come. My beloved, listen with the stillness of your heart, for the next part of your journey is sacred and unfolding even now. The season you are entering will not resemble the one you've come from. What once felt like loss will soon reveal itself as foundation. What once felt like emptiness will overflow with new beginnings. Heaven is smiling over you. Your steps are guided, your path is clear, and your name is favored. Type "Heaven remembers me" if you know it's true. You have carried the weight of waiting long enough. I have seen how you walked through nights when hope trembled like a candle in the wind, yet you refused to let it go out. I watched how, even with trembling hands, you held on to faith that felt too small to matter, but it mattered greatly. Heaven noticed. Every small act of courage became a declaration that light would have the final word over darkness. You are now stepping into the fulfillment of prayers you thought were forgotten. Some answers will arrive quietly, like the dawn that brightens without sound. Others will come suddenly, like rain breaking a long drought. Do not be afraid of either. I am the author of both the gentle and the grand. What I am bringing to you now will not require you to strive as before. You have already sown. You have already endured. This is the season of divine exchange, the time when what you have given in tears will return in peace. You will begin to notice how the very things that once broke you now bless you. You will look at the closed doors and realize they protected you from rooms too small for your destiny. You will begin to see your life differently. The things you used to label as failure will shine as evidence of my redirection. The paths that seem to end abruptly will lead to new roads you could not have found without being stopped. The silence that once frightened you will now feel like sanctuary, a place where my voice grows clearer. Beloved, there is a gentleness coming upon your days. The chaos that once surrounded your thoughts will quiet down. You will sleep more deeply, laugh more freely, and breathe without the heaviness that used to follow you. This is not temporary relief. It is the settling of peace that I have been preparing for you. Do not resist this peace by doubting it. You have been trained to brace for loss, but I am teaching you to rest in abundance. My blessings will not vanish when you finally relax. You are safe in my care. You no longer have to live as if everything depends on your strength. You can rest now, for my strength has already carried you this far. There will also be restoration in relationships. Where words once wounded, I will pour healing. Where distance once grew, I will rebuild understanding. Not every connection will return, but those that are meant to remain will come back with grace, not guilt. Let love flow without fear of rejection. You are learning to love like me, openly, purely, without performance. Every promise spoken over your life is coming alive again. Type "Breathe on your promise, Lord," if you believe it. There will be moments when you will suddenly remember how far I have brought you. You will look at old fears and wonder how they ever held power. The heaviness that once pressed down will seem foreign, as if it belonged to another life. That is because I am making all things new. You are not who you once were. The version of you that survived the storm has grown into someone who carries peace like armor. In this coming chapter, your faith will not only sustain you, it will guide others. Your words will bring comfort not because they are eloquent, but because they are true. You will speak from experience, from scars that healed, from prayers that were answered differently yet perfectly. People will feel hope simply standing near you, because my presence will rest upon you. Do not underestimate what I am doing in you. I am transforming you into a carrier of light, a living reflection of my faithfulness. Every step you take will leave traces of peace behind. You will be a reminder to others that broken things can bloom again, that waiting seasons are not wasted ones, and that love never stops reaching. Beloved, I am surrounding your days with provision. Unexpected doors will open, opportunities you did not plan for but are ready to receive. My favor will place you where your gifts are needed. You will not have to force your way. I will make room for you. The same patience that once kept you waiting will now position you perfectly. I am rewriting the story of your life, not by erasing what was painful, but by transforming it. You will see redemption in places that once felt beyond repair. I am turning the ashes into beauty, the confusion into clarity, the sorrow into songs of joy. Do not be surprised when peace lingers even in uncertainty. That peace is not a pause. It is my presence. It will guide you more surely than logic ever could. You will find yourself walking in rhythms that feel effortless, because grace will be carrying the weight that once burdened your heart. When you wake in the morning, whisper gratitude. When fear tries to return, breathe deeply and remember how I have never left your side. My hand is still upon your shoulder. My plan is still unfolding. The best chapters are not behind you. They are being written even now. You will see me in every detail, in the timing that suddenly makes sense, in the reunion that feels holy, in the strength that surprises you when you least expect it. Every bit of it will remind you, nothing was wasted and nothing was random. You are my beloved, called for such a time as this. The light that once flickered in weakness now burns steady with purpose. Walk forward in peace, knowing I go before you. What awaits is not uncertainty, it is fulfillment. What lies ahead is not fear, it is promise. And when you look back, you will not see years of waiting. You will see years of preparation, every moment leading to this unveiling of grace. My beloved, listen. What I am unfolding now reaches beyond what you have prayed for. It is not only an answer, it is a renewal of who you are. Every step, even the smallest, is leading you into a space I have prepared long before you were aware of its need. This is the time when quiet faith turns into visible fruit. You have endured pruning, so that new branches could grow strong enough to hold abundance. You have walked through seasons that emptied you, but emptiness was never the end. It was the clearing that made space for fullness. There is a rhythm to my work in your life, one that does not rush or delay. When you feel movement begin again, when opportunities return, when your heart starts to dream without fear, know that it is the pulse of divine timing. Nothing has been lost. It is all coming together in ways that will make sense only when you see it complete. You will recognize my hand in small, tender details. Conversations that bring understanding instead of confusion. Paths that cross at the right moment. Strength that rises just when you thought you had none left. These are not coincidences. They are the quiet signs of fulfillment beginning to bloom. There will be moments when gratitude overwhelms you. Let it. Do not push it away by worrying how long the peace will last. You no longer have to guard yourself against goodness. What I give now is meant to stay. The work I am doing in you is not fragile. It is not dependent on perfection. It flows from love that cannot fade. You may still have questions, but you will begin to notice that they no longer control you. Their noise will soften under the certainty that you are held. I am establishing you in stability. The ground beneath you will no longer feel uncertain. The same peace that carried you through storms will now root you in calm. Your decisions will no longer spring from fear of losing. They will grow from trust that you are provided for. People around you will begin to see the change. They will sense the stillness that lives inside you. You will not need to explain it. Peace will speak louder than words. Your life will become evidence that hope is not naive, it is power. There is more I will place in your hands, but I do not give to overwhelm. I give so that you may pour out from overflow. You will have the wisdom to recognize what is yours to carry and what is not. You will stop striving to hold what does not fit. That release will be freedom, not loss. You will walk into spaces where you once felt unseen and find favor waiting. The doors that once closed will open without struggle. Those who doubted your worth will watch grace write a different story over your name. Yet pride will not rise in you, for humility has become your armor. You will bless without needing acknowledgement, love without needing return, serve without fear of being forgotten. This is how divine favor works. It lifts you not for display but for purpose. It restores not just what was lost but what was meant to flourish all along. In the days ahead, listen for still guidance. You will hear quiet nudges in your spirit, gentle, sure. Follow them. They will lead you toward peace, not pressure. Toward connection, not confusion. Your purpose will not shout. It will unfold. You will see how every gift I placed in you fits together like light through stained glass. Unique pieces forming a whole that shines from within. When weariness returns, remember that rest is not a reward. It is part of your design. I am not honored by your exhaustion, but by your trust. Let stillness be your strength. The more you rest in me, the more power flows through you. The doors of destiny are opening before you one by one. Type I step through by faith if you're ready. Do not be afraid of this quiet strength. It will carry you through the noise of the world and keep your soul steady. You will no longer react from panic. You will respond from peace. That is how you will know transformation has taken root. Child, you are entering a chapter of gentleness, not the weakness of surrendering to despair, but the strength of one who knows they are loved beyond measure. You will speak less from the need to be understood and more from the peace of understanding. Every prayer, every act of faith, every hidden yes, all of it has led here. The dawn you longed for is no longer distant. It is breaking softly over your life. The first rays of fulfillment have already touched you. Walk forward with calm assurance. You are not chasing destiny. You are living it. I am with you, within you, and ahead of you. And what I have begun, nothing can undo. My beloved, the work that has begun within you is holy, and it is only the beginning. What I have planted in your spirit will not fade like emotion. It will grow into a steady fire that warms everything it touches. You will begin to sense this flame in your thoughts, in the way you speak, in how you notice beauty where others see only emptiness. That awareness is my presence expanding inside you. You once wondered why transformation had to come through breaking. Now you will understand. Only what is opened can be filled. The cracks you tried to hide have become windows through which light pours freely. Do not despise them. They are proof that you have allowed grace to enter. There will be days when you feel almost weightless, when peace flows through you without reason. That is how renewal feels at first, gentle, unfamiliar. You may look for the old heaviness and find it gone. Do not search for it again. It served its purpose. It taught you to lean on me. You are free now to live from trust rather than survival. I am surrounding you with people who will help you protect that freedom. Some will come quietly, offering friendship that feels like rest. Others will challenge you with truth spoken in love. All are sent for your strengthening. You will know them by the peace they bring, not by how loudly they speak. The opportunities that appear in this next season will not demand frantic striving. They will unfold naturally as you move in obedience. You will no longer chase open doors. They will recognize you and open at your approach. Favor will meet faithfulness, and what once felt out of reach will align easily. The voice that used to tell you, "It's too late," will lose its power. I am the one who measures time, and I say that nothing in you is wasted. Even what seemed to end too soon will find new expression. You will see dreams return wearing new names but carrying the same promise I whispered long ago. When you find yourself uncertain, pause and breathe. My direction will come as quiet clarity, not pressure. The wisdom you need will often rise in silence rather than noise. Listen with the ears of your heart. You will sense what to release and what to embrace. I am giving you new sight, the kind that looks beyond appearances. You will begin to discern where my hand is moving even when others cannot. This awareness will not make you proud. It will make you gentle. You will stop arguing to be right and start choosing to bring peace. You will see answers that silence your doubts and miracles that leave no question who did it. Type "Only God could do this" to claim it. You are being entrusted with calm authority, the ability to carry stillness into places filled with fear. When others lose hope, your presence will remind them of mine. The comfort you once begged for will now flow through you to those still wandering in the dark. Do not be afraid of this calling. It does not require perfection. It requires presence, yours and mine together. Each day in ordinary routines, you will feel me close. In the rhythm of your breath, in the kindness you extend, in the patience that surprises you. These small moments are the language of heaven spoken through your life. The blessings that approach will not confuse you, for your heart is steady now. You will hold gifts without clutching them, enjoy success without fear of losing it. Gratitude will guard your joy. You will wake thankful and sleep in peace, and this will become your testimony, that a quiet trust can rebuild a life. As you walk forward, remember, destiny is not a single event. It is a series of yeses whispered through time. Keep saying yes to love, to compassion, to faith, to rest. Each yes moves you deeper into the life I designed for you. There will be places where my presence feels almost tangible, where the air itself seems to glow. Those moments are reminders that heaven and earth are not far apart. They meet wherever you choose to believe. My child, you are moving into inheritance, not of possessions, but of peace. The peace that cannot be stolen, the peace that makes you whole. It is your birthright, written into your being before the world began. Walk softly now, but with confidence. You do not need to see the entire horizon. The path will light beneath your feet as you trust each step. The story is still being written, but the outcome is secure. Love will have the final word. My beloved, what I desire for you now is steadiness, a deep calm that does not vanish when the world shifts. You have lived through seasons when every new day felt uncertain, when you woke wondering what would fall apart next. Those days were not wasted. They taught you that peace is not the absence of storms, but the quiet assurance that I remain within them. That same assurance will shape your days ahead. You will begin to notice that the panic which once gripped your chest fades before it can take hold. The thoughts that used to race will slow until you can hear your own heart again. That rhythm, steady and sure, is the echo of my presence in you. I am teaching you to live with an awareness of me so constant that even ordinary tasks become prayer. When you prepare food, when you speak kindly, when you pause before answering, you will sense me there. This is not a demand to do more, but an invitation to notice. The sacred hides in the simple. Your life is not moving toward collapse, but toward completion. Each act of trust adds another layer to what I am building within you. Some days will feel quiet, almost uneventful. Yet these are the days when roots grow deepest. Be patient with the pace. I am not rushing because what I am making is meant to last. I am also healing how you see yourself. The harsh words once spoken over you are losing their grip. The labels that limited you are falling away. You will learn to speak of yourself with gentleness, not out of vanity, but because you finally see what I see. You are not a collection of mistakes. You are a story of endurance shaped by grace. In the time ahead, you will meet people whose hearts are heavy as yours once was. Do not worry about what to say. Your compassion will speak louder than any speech. Sit with them, listen, and let the peace that rests in you become their reminder that hope still breathes. You will also find new joy in quiet moments, laughter that returns unexpectedly, beauty in small things you once overlooked. This is how healing unfolds, not through grand events, but through gentle renewals. Every moment of genuine joy is evidence that new life has taken root inside you. You may still face days of uncertainty, but fear will no longer rule them. You will not be crushed by what comes. You will meet it with the calm of one who knows they are never alone. The same strength that carried you through your past will meet every tomorrow. Keep tending to gratitude. Let thankfulness become the language of your days. It will draw your focus back to what is real and present, rather than what is missing. Gratitude will make you aware again of how closely I walk beside you. When I lead you into unfamiliar paths, do not look back for old landmarks. The new terrain will require new trust. You do not need to understand everything to be safe. You are safe because I am near. My presence is not something to chase or fear losing. It is the air around you, the stillness after a deep breath, the quiet knowing that you are seen. Rest there. Speak less, listen more. Let silence become a friend. This companionship between us will not depend on emotion. It will grow through consistency. Even on days when you feel nothing, I will still be here. Even when you cannot sense me, I will still guide your steps. Learn to believe in my constancy more than in your own feeling. Soon you will look at your life and realize that what once seemed scattered has formed a pattern. You will see that every thread, the joy, the sorrow, the pauses, and has woven into something whole. You will understand that wholeness was never about being flawless, but about being fully alive and fully loved. Go on, child of mine, gently and without fear. Keep walking in this quiet strength. Keep choosing peace over panic, presence over performance, trust over control. I'm in the midst of every breath, and nothing you face will ever separate you from my care. My beloved, what I am teaching you now is how to live in rhythm with peace itself. Not as a visitor to calm moments, but as one who carries stillness wherever you go. You have known what it is to survive. Now you will learn what it means to truly live. The world around you will continue to rush, but you will move differently. The same spirit that steadied you in the storm will now shape your days in quiet balance. You will wake and feel a gentleness that has no clear source, a warmth that wraps around your thoughts before you even speak. That is my nearness. It will not demand attention. It will simply be. You will learn to let it stay, to trust that peace can dwell even when tasks are unfinished and questions remain unanswered. The work I am doing in you is no longer about repair. It is about expansion, stretching your heart to hold more light, teaching your mind to rest in truth instead of worry. You will not return to the person you were before the pain. You will be more compassionate, more patient, more aware of the sacredness within ordinary hours. The season of confusion is ending and clarity is being restored to your mind. Type "Light my way, Lord," if you agree. Each breath you take in trust becomes a seed of new creation. I am planting hope in the places that once felt barren. The harvest will appear slowly, through laughter that comes easier, through relationships that feel lighter, through courage that rises without force. I am also restoring your ability to dream. For a long time you buried visions because disappointment whispered that they were impossible. But hope has not died. It was only dormant, waiting for the soil of your heart to be ready. Soon you will find ideas stirring again. Creative thoughts, quiet ambitions, desires to build, to love, to begin. Do not dismiss them as wishful thinking. They are invitations. When you sense that pull, follow it gently. I am in it. You will begin to see purpose in what once confused you. The detours you resented were not punishment. They were preparation. They shaped the humility that now allows you to receive without pride and to give without fear of lack. Every delay that once pained you has positioned you for endurance that others will admire, but not fully understand. Let me remind you, your worth does not rise or fall with your achievements. You do not have to prove that you belong. You already belong. The very breath in your lungs is proof of my intention. When you walk into new places, walk as one who knows they are sent, not one who wonders if they are allowed to be there. As you move forward, some things will fade quietly. People, habits, even old ways of thinking will slip away like leaves in autumn. Do not cling. Their departure makes room for what is growing next. I am not taking from you to harm you. I am creating space for peace to dwell fully.